Blake Lively attended the TIME100 Gala with her husband Ryan Reynolds, where she was honored as one of the most influential people. She made a 6-minute speech where she said being called influential was a significant responsibility, adding how we use that matters, who and what we stand up for, and what we stay silent about, what we monetize versus what we actually live matters. I have so much to say about the last 2 years of my life, but tonight is not the forum, she said, opting to speak about the feeling of being a woman who has a voice today. Now, she ended her speech by thanking every man, including my sweet husband Ryan Reynolds, who are kind and good when no one is watching. Now, Blake's last 2 years comment alludes to the ongoing legal battle she has with her It Ends With Us co-star and director Justin Baldoni. Now, production on the Colleen Hoover adaptation began in May 2023, and the film was released in August 2024. Now, this marks one of the first times Blake has addressed the lawsuit. In December 2024, Blake sued Justin, alleging harassment and a retaliatory smear campaign. Among others named in the suit were Justin's production company, Wayfarer Studios, but Justin denied the allegations and countersued Blake, Ryan Reynolds, and others such as their publicist Leslie Salone and Salone's PR firm Vision PR Inc. for $400 million, alleging civil extortion, defamation, and more. Now, a trial date has been scheduled for March 2026. Fans are calling out Khloe Kardashian for using Photoshop in her photos, promoting her new podcast. Yes, fans are accusing her of editing a promotional photo for her new podcast, Khloe in Wonderland, after seeing raw footage of the shoot on the Kardashians. When watching the show, they were showing Khloe posing for her photo shoot, and I thought she looked great, a Reddit user wrote. But then they showed the actual edited cover they selected, and I almost spat my water out. How can anyone approve that? It doesn't even look like her. Alongside the message, the fan included a screenshot of the reality star in the April 10th episode of her family's Hulu show and compared it to the final photo, in which the lines on Khloe's face were noticeably smoothed out. Now, this isn't the first time and certainly won't be the last time Khloe has been caught drastically editing her photos, but it's just so sad though because she's already so pretty. Katy Perry has been struggling with her new tour. Now, first off, her ticket sales are not good at all. An insider said there were already concerns about poor ticket sales even before Blue Origin, the source said, referring to Katy's spaceflight. They were pretty dismal. Katy truly believed her tour would take off like Taylor Swift's Era Tour, they said. Now, according to the same insider, higher-ups at Live Nation, which is owned by Ticketmaster, were always skeptical that Katy could sell out stadiums, and they are now. Talks about what to do if the venues don't fill up further, they said. And videos of Katy's tour, which kicked off last week, have been resulting in fans calling Katy a flop. Now, the costumes are strange, the props look cheap, she's using AI, and her dance moves, they are just bad. A lot of people are hating on the star, and I can't say that I blame them. Singer Lana Del Rey performed at Stagecoach this past weekend, and she revealed some shocking information while debuting her new song, 57.5. In it, she sang, "This is the last time I'm ever gonna say this line. I kissed Morgan Wallen. I guess kissing me kinda went to his head. If you want my secret to success, I suggest you don't go ATVing with him when you're out west," she concluded. Now, it seems like this kinda just came out of left field, especially because Lana got married in September 2024. Now, the clip quickly went viral on social media, and many fans loved the shade and wanted more information, but others were disappointed about the supposed confession, as Morgan has a list of many controversies. You see, back in 2020, he was disinvited from SNL for breaking the show's quarantine protocols, and this was the same year he was arrested for public intoxication and disorderly conduct. In 2021, he was suspended from his record label for using a racial slur, and just last year he pled guilty to reckless endangerment for throwing a chair off the roof of a 6-story building in Nashville. Now, according to Variety, he was sentenced to 7 days in a DUI education center and 2 years supervised probation. Now, some fans pointed this out, saying, "I love Lana, but this did not eat. It's really not shade when she kissed him and went on an ATV with him after he was already known for being a bad person. She could have kept that that to herself. One person commented on a TikTok video of the performance. Now honestly, I just feel like all of this was just really random. Over the weekend, the Vatican held the funeral for Pope Francis, and Donald Trump was in attendance, but he caused controversy over his appearance, and it's rumored that he actually fell asleep during the service. Now Trump has been accused of breaking the dress code for Pope Francis's funeral by wearing blue rather than black to the Vatican service. Now the dress code for the funeral at St. Peter's Square in Vatican City require men to wear a dark suit with a black tie and a black button on the left lapel, which Trump did not follow. Not to mention, he and his wife left the ceremony as soon as it was over, rather than waiting until after the burial, which was honestly just disrespectful. One critic on social media said, "Trump did not even have the decency to wear a black tie, and he wore a blue suit. No respect." Another suggested it showed a lack of class, while many said the color was disrespectful. And then there was the fact that it appeared like Trump had fallen asleep during the ceremony. Yeah, photos of this circulated online, and a bunch of people are calling him out. Trump sleeping at the Pope's funeral, an embarrassment as always, someone posted on Twitter, while another said, "I don't ever want to hear another word about Sleepy Joe, not after this circus." There are photos of Trump texting, laughing, taking phone calls, and sleeping at the Pope's funeral, they added. Now we might have just found out why Justin Bieber has been spiraling lately, and it's because his grandfather wasn't in good health. Now Justin made a post revealing that his grandfather actually passed away, which has left him absolutely devastated. Justin made a heartfelt post on Instagram about the passing, saying, "I can't wait to see you again soon in heaven. Until then, I know you're still watching down, probably still heckling Beatty or Fagin for missing that cross-check call in the corner there, LMFAO. I will miss you, I will ache, and I'll sit and let myself remember all the wonderful times we've had," he concluded the heartfelt post with. Now his grandfather's obituary says he passed away peacefully at his hospice facility. So it seems like he was sick and not doing well for a while, which could explain why Justin hasn't been looking the best and has been acting out when he's been spotted in public. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are still feuding with Prince William and Kate Middleton, but an insider has now revealed that the royal couple are desperate to fix their relationship with them. Now the two couples have not been in contact with each other in years, with Harry and his brother last being spotted side by side during Queen Elizabeth's memorial service in September 2022. Now Meghan and Kate were also present, with the two women thought to have their own separate reasons for not speaking. Now a source has claimed that Harry and Meghan are eager to trigger a truce, as the Duke of Sussex is looking to mend ties with his family. They suggested Meghan's desperate to come across as the bigger person and end this feud between them. Appearing like some sort of royal savior could only do her image good. Now the source further noted to the New York Times, their hope is that Princess Kate's return to work might take some of the heat off them and possibly trigger a truce with her and William, and with the king too. Now can these two couples finally grow up and put their differences aside? I guess we'll just have to wait and see. People online are making fun of Beyonce after tickets for her struggling Cowboy Carter tour hit a new low this week. Now one user on Twitter claimed to have found resale tickets in the nosebleed section of the star's SoFi Stadium show in Los Angeles for as low as $20. Another fan pointed out the same seats for the SoFi Stadium were going for $27 at one point, although they had since increased to $37 for the cheapest seats. And this is really just unheard of. Now one person took to social media to say the Cowboy Carter tour starts in less than a week, and there are now still thousands of tickets left for opening night. Now why were these prices dropped? Well, so many tickets didn't sell because when the tickets first dropped, the tickets were ridiculously priced. The average price was between $70 and $400, but fees added to the cost. VIP packages range from $732 to $2,958, which is honestly just insane, especially since the VIP package doesn't even include a meet and greet. Now this comes at a time where money is tight for a lot of people, and they can't justify spending almost a month's rent or more on concert tickets. Now with some tickets being cheaper now, will Beyonce be able to sell out these stadiums, or will there be a lot of empty sections? Well, that's all for our video today. Did any news story on here shock you? Let us know in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. I'm your host Emily, and we'll see you next time.